time for Building Blocks. And Building Blocks is, of course, sponsored by the Contractor Center. And our focus today is on Sealcrete Floortex textured concrete coating. Joining us this morning for Building Blocks, CEO of the Contractor Center, Andre Hutchinson. Hey to you, Andre.
Good morning, Tana. How are you?
I'm doing well. Good morning to you. How are you?
Alive and well, highly favored and very best.
Wonderful. Love that. So, Andre, this morning we're focusing on Sealcrete Floortex textured concrete coating. Sounds very long and complex. I have no idea what this is. More than that, you're going to use it on your floor. So, talk to us about what it is and where can we use it.
All right. So, Tana, remember last time we were talking about epoxy,
Yes.
and it's a primarily indoor use. Because a lot of questions over the last 2 weeks about what can we use on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
That's a DIY. So this is the product that we recommend and sell quite a bit of for DIY. People can do it themselves. So the Floortex is basically a texture paint. It has acrylic fibers in it. It's UV stable. It's also tintable. So it comes in a 5-gallon bucket. It only has 4 gallons of product. But what it does is allows you to add a water-based paint, any color, to get the color you want.
Oh.
And then you just roll it out to, wherever you're applying to. The only thing you have to do to prepare it is power wash the area.
Okay, so outside, whatever area I plan to apply it to around my pool, and the driveway, I just have to power wash that area and apply
Yeah.
whatever paint color. Yeah, apply
Yeah.
that color to the floor text, and
Yeah.
then
And
and then
you can do designs in it as well.
I can do designs in it.
Of course, absolutely. So one of the ways that we use, bricks are very expensive look, but also a very expensive product.
Mm-hmm.
So the Floortex is a far more cost effective, but you can mimic brick. So how you do that now? You take 2 buckets, you do the first coat in white, you tape out the design that you want, and then you do the second coat in the red brick. And then you pull the tape, and you have brick.
That makes sense. Yeah, I see the vision there. So going back to the application, Andre, I buy the bucket of Floortex. I open the bucket of Floortex. Is it then that I mix it and add in the paint color that I want, then apply it to the surface?
Absolutely. So you open it, it only has 4 gallons of product in it.
Mm-hmm.
It allows you to pour the 1 gallon of water-based paint in it, any water-based paint. You pour it in, you mix it up, and then you can start rolling it.
Mm-hmm. And how quickly does it dry?
Very fast. I'd say maybe 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the heat.
Uh-huh.
But you put it down, it's water-based, so it dries very quickly. And so you can get a lot done in a day.
Yeah. So what if I have, for example, a walkway, a ramp, for example, a pool deck?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
the floor text also applies to those areas.
So it's perfect for pool decks, ramps, patios, outdoors. And the reason for it has a certain resistance to like oil and salt and chlorine and water. And so it's also textured.
Mm-hmm.
So around the pool, people go in the pool, they swim, water all over. It's slippery sometimes. The Floortex is a non-slip application. And especially like on ramps where you're pushing people up or even a wheelchair, you have to prevent the slip and fall.
Right. Right.
Especially 2024. So it's also a nice non-textured, simple coating that anybody can do.
Right. And when I do the application, it dries. How long does it last? Now is June. Say
Yeah.
I apply it in June. When do I have to go back and do another coating of this?
So the first time I used this product was about 9 to 10 years ago. I did my mother's driveway.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had to do anything, so she uses that every
Really?
day. Yeah, so it's been almost 10 years. Um, Rain, fall, oil, car tire, everything still there.
Wow. Wow. So it's very long lasting then, even though
Yeah.
Jamaica hot and it's open to the elements, the rain as well and everything.
But the interesting thing about the
It still
product is
carries that the bright color, whichever paint color used in it. It still
yes,
carries that bright color.
yes. The interesting thing about the product, so with epoxies, it kind of sits on top of the concrete.
Mm-hmm.
The floor text bonds into the concrete, so it almost blends into it. So it kind of hooks into it, so it's hard for it to lift off. And because it's UV stable, it keeps its color, and it's just a very good product.
Mm-hmm. And it has to be concrete. I can't use this on any sort of wood or any other kind of surface or texture.
I would suggest concrete. We've tried it on like tiles and those other things. It doesn't have the porous surface to it to hook into it.
Mm-hmm.
So I find that on the concrete application, it works the best.
Yeah.
You get the best results. You get the most out of the product. It's just very solid.
Mm-hmm. So, how much is it that I'd pay for a bucket, and how far does a bucket go? Can it stretch?
Excellent question. A bucket is about 41,500,
Uh huh.
and you get about 300 square feet out of it. But that's a two-coat solution. So meaning, if I was just to do one single coat out of it, I get 600 square feet.
And Rebecca was just asking in our YouTube chat, what square footage will one bucket cover? So you have your
Yeah,
answer there,
right.
Rebecca. And Rebecca is asking where she can purchase the product. Contractor
I love
Center,
that
of
question.
course,
I love
Rebecca.
that question, Rebecca.
So for Rebecca Andre, tell her your location. It seems Rebecca is interested in getting this product.
We are located at 26 Shortwood Road, Kingston 8, and you can call us at 876-92-55700.
So Andre, my producer is telling me too about Rust-Oleum Floortex. That's a type of Sealcrete Floortex, or that's something different.
Yeah, so what it is, Sealcrete was an independent company for years. They operated for like 30, 40 years. In the last 8 years, Rust-Oleum bought them. So it's the same product. The Rust-Oleum has now supplanted the Sealcrete name.
Okay.
And of course, Rust-Oleum is a major player in the flooring spray paint industry. High standard, top of the line, really good R&D research on their product, and they really stand by everything that they sell. And we distribute on their behalf in Jamaica.
So Andre, for like Rebecca and myself, and you've said it's a do it yourself. We can do it ourselves. So for Rebecca and I and the others out there who are interested in the product and want to do it ourselves, any tips that you'd like to share with us in terms of applying the product?
Ab- Absolutely. So before you use the product, you have to know the vision that you want. So, especially for a lot of people who want to mimic the brick or put even your initials in your floor or whatever it is, kind of map out what it is that you want, right? Kind of even want to draw it and make sure you have it down pat. And then uh, map out the colors you want and then execute from there. But the most important part, before you even begin everything, is make sure you clean the surface that you're going to operate on.
And
Whether you
why
want
is that so important? It won't stick.
so
It won't stay.
dust is like a barrier to bonding, right? So every day the wind blows, dust is on the ground, and it prevents products from bonding. So what we want to do is clean the surface. You want to get as little bit of dirt as possible between your product and the substrate, so you can get the best result with your product.
Mm-hmm. And are there any other products or any other material that persons may need if they're about to do this application that the contractor center also has in store?
So this is a really a complete solution. There are some clients who want it's not a shiny product; it's a very matte product. So if you wanted a shiny solution, we do have a concrete sealer called Durasteel Top Finish.
Mm-hmm.
So that will add a sheen to it if that's what you want, right? It's a 1 gallon. It sells in 1 gallon for like 7,500,
Mm-hmm.
but you get like 300 square feet out of it.
So for
So
this, you need the seal text. You also need, if it is that you're going to want a different color, so you need that paint, and you need a
correct,
roller, and
right?
that's about
Of
it.
course,
Good to go.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. And
So
remember, Andre is saying power wash the
yeah,
area
clean the
before
area.
you do the application.
And of
Andre,
course, we provide technical support for anybody who is doing something. So you can always call us and say, "This is what we're doing. This is how it's done. We'll just send you some pictures. Is there anything that we need to do to make sure it execute properly?" We provide that service free of charge.
and we are showing on YouTube as well for our YouTubers or viewers how it is applied. Very easy. I see someone there. Oh, you know what we're showing, Andre? The design application that you
Yes,
explained earlier using the tape,
yes,
right?
yes,
Just to place the tape down in the design pattern that you'd like
right.
across the surface, and then do the application using your roller. And then when you're done, all you have to do is rip off the tape off of that surface, and voila, you have
Exactly.
your design. Yeah, the
Yes,
one that we're
absolutely.
showing, they did some diagonal lines like
Yeah, is it
X's or
red?
bricks. Yeah, very, very
Yes,
lovely. So it's
yes,
very
yes,
easy to
yes.
do. Anybody can do it.
Right.
Yeah, very easy to
Absolutely.
do. Right. So it's the brick design that we are showing on our YouTube channel. But we know we're talking about seal text this morning. But Andre, we have one of our listeners, Romay Thomas, in the chat, who said, "Good morning. What is the name of the product that seals cracks in a wall?" So Romay is interested
Ah,
in that product.
okay. So we have two products. One is called Well Gel Paste, and the other one is our porcelain from WR Meadows.
Could you
The
repeat? Could you repeat the products, Andre?
sure. One is the Well Gel Paste. So
Mm-hmm.
that one is an epoxy based product. So you pour it in the crack. You shoot it with a caulking gun, and you fill the crack. Or you can use our porcelain, which is more like a rubberized product. It's
Y-
very rubbery. So that the benefit of that one is that if there's any seismic activity or the walls still moving, the rubber will move with it, and so you get a good performance and long life, and it holds the stability of the crack, so you don't have to worry about filling it back again.
Yeah. And we have another for you, Andre, before we let you go. Rick is asking too, does he have any product for a deck roof that's leaking?
Absolutely, our fast steel. It's a elastomeric waterproofing. We use it for ceilings, walls, roof. It's reflective, so when the sun is hot, it reflects off heat off of it. And what it does is actually, so because it's elastomeric, it seeps down into the concrete, spreads out, fills in the leaky spots and stuff. So it's actually a very, very thick too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a really nice product. If you have a crack or something, you fill the crack, and then you put the elastomeric waterproof on top of it.
Just repeat the name of the product, Andre.
Fasteel, Fastyl.
F
It
A
comes in
S
white.
T Y L.
Yeah, FASTYL.
Okay.
It comes in white, comes in gray, and we have 1 gallon and 5 gallon. The 1 gallon is for 6,000. That's the gray. The white is for 6,500. The 5 gallon is for 26. That's the gray, and the white is for 28.5.
Okay. So, Ricky Rick, there's your answer. I did see 3J's also asking about that. So, there's your answer as well, 3J.
Yeah, that's a big issue these days, Sean. Tom.
Mm-hmm.
It rains, they don't even know they had a leak before, and then all of a sudden the rain exposes all kind of challenges to the roof.
Yeah. So Juliet Fuller, that's also the answer for you for the crack walls or the leak in the roof, Fasteel. And you can find all of those products at the contractor center. And we're gonna let you go now, Andre. But name, I mean, your address and your telephone numbers for all of the interested persons this morning who are not just interested in the product that you came on to speak about, but for their the leak in their concrete roofs, where they can find you guys and how they can contact you.
All right. So again, physical location: 26 Charlton Road, Kingston 8. Our telephone number is 7692 55700. And you can hit us on social media, on TikTok, the Contractor Center, Instagram, the Contractor Center, Facebook, and LinkedIn, the Contractor Center.
Andre Hutchinson, the CEO of the Contractor Center, in the segment on a Thursday called Building Blocks. Thank you so much, Andre.
Okay, Tom, take care.
All right.